A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a week marked by significant political developments, the UK finds itself grappling with rising inflation, controversial donations from tech moguls, and ongoing debates surrounding pension reforms. The economic landscape has taken center stage, with the Office for National Statistics reporting that inflation has surged to its highest level in 8 months. The Consumer Prices Index, CPI, rose from 2.3% in October to 2.6% last month, primarily driven by escalating costs of petrol, groceries, and an increase in tobacco duty. This rise in inflation puts pressure on the Bank of England to maintain interest rates, as the current rate exceeds the bank's target of 2%. Chief economist Grant Fitzner noted that the inflationary pressures are a result of increased prices in motor fuel and clothing, which had previously seen declines a year ago. Meanwhile, in a surprising turn of events, tech billionaire Elon Musk has thrown his support behind the Reform UK Party, led by Nigel Farage. Reports suggest that Musk is in discussions to make a significant donation, possibly up to £100 million, to bolster the party's efforts against Labour and the Conservatives. This potential contribution could mark one of the largest political donations in British history, raising eyebrows and questions about the influence of wealthy individuals in politics. Farage, who met Musk at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago club, expressed confidence in Musk's backing, indicating that the billionaire is keen on making an impact in the upcoming elections. On the domestic front, Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer is facing mounting criticism over his handling of pension reforms, particularly concerning women born in the 1950s who have been adversely affected by changes to the state pension age. Labour MPs have accused Starmer of committing a historic injustice by refusing compensation for these women, who are already struggling with the loss of their winter fuel allowance. The Parliamentary Ombudsman recommended payments of up to £2,950 each, but the government has so far rejected these calls. Starmer's administration is under pressure as campaigners threaten legal action to seek justice for these women. Starmer has also acknowledged the need to reassure businesses that there will be no further tax increases, amid concerns about the economy's recovery following the recent budget. In an exclusive interview, he sought to calm fears of another tax raid, emphasizing his commitment to fostering a stable environment for businesses and families alike. As inflation continues to loom, the Bank of England is expected to maintain interest rates, further complicating the economic landscape. In international relations, Downing Street has denied claims that a deal with Mauritius regarding the Chagos Islands is in jeopardy. The new Mauritian Prime Minister, Navin Chandra Ramgoolam, has expressed dissatisfaction with the current arrangement, which allows the UK to retain control of the military base on Diego Garcia while handing over the Chagos Islands. Ramgoolam has ordered a review of the deal, raising concerns about the future of this controversial agreement. Starmer is also facing scrutiny over potential cronyism as he prepares to appoint 30 new Labour peers, including former Chief of Staff Sue Gray. Critics argue that this move contradicts his previous stance on reducing the size of the House of Lords, leading to accusations of hypocrisy and favoritism. In a bid to combat online radicalization, the government has announced plans to implement youth diversion orders that could restrict internet usage for children as young as 10. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper stated that these orders would be used to mitigate the risk of young people becoming radicalized online, allowing police to apply for court orders to impose necessary restrictions. Despite efforts to reduce coal consumption, demand is reportedly on the rise, driven primarily by growth in countries like China and India. A recent report indicates that global coal consumption may have reached a record high this year, with expectations for continued growth until at least 2027. This trend poses a significant challenge to international commitments aimed at reducing carbon emissions. Lastly, a review of UK-China relations has been postponed until after Chancellor Rachel Reeves' upcoming trip to Beijing. This visit is part of a broader strategy by the Labour government to strengthen financial ties with China, despite concerns from critics about potential security risks associated with business dealings in the region. As the UK navigates these complex political and economic challenges, the coming weeks will be crucial in determining the direction of the government and its policies. With rising inflation, controversial political donations, and ongoing debates surrounding social justice, the landscape remains fraught with tension and uncertainty. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, So hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.